Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to TD Fans Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are live, guys. We have day two coverage of the Miami Dolphins minicamp, mandatory minicamp, might I add. Play-by-play coverage. We're going to do the same thing we did yesterday. We're going to talk about the plays that took place today. We're going to break them down. We're going to break down what Flores said in his press conference. Just amazing information. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be live for me too because I peeked at a few of the plays and I just started smiling too much. So I said, let me just give a real reaction. Let me look at it fresh with everybody else on the live stream. Y'all already know, got the iPad ready to go. Let me go ahead and pull it up. But yeah, and this once again, ladies and gentlemen, I must give him his shout outs. This is courtesy of Omar Kelly. He has been live on scene, giving tweeting coverage of the plays, but we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about it. We're going to read through what he is seeing through his eyes. So if you aren't tuned in to Omar Kelly, go check him out on Twitter. He's pretty live on Twitter. He posts all day, every day. He's pretty cool though. So just check him out, guys. Tune in to TD like TV. That's what's up, man. But guys, we're going to break it down. We're going to start out though with Coach Flores. We're going to break down on a lot of the things that Flores has said. Excuse me. We're going to break down a lot of things Flores said at his presser this morning, which is amazing. I just love it, man. Some of this is going to be new to me, so y'all bear with me, but let's have some fun, man. But y'all already know, we already got 20 people in the room in less than 2 minutes, and we only got 7 likes. We're on the like movement, baby. We're going to try to get it up to 100 again, but y'all already know the first goal, let's get those 25 likes, guys. Punch that like button. Let's see if we can at least get to about 20 real quick. Hit that like button, guys. Everybody in the room, hit that like button. While we're hitting that like button, shout out to Adam, first comment in the room. What's up, homie? Major PvP Daily is in the room. Tell your dad, hop on, man. What's up, Fifth Drake? JC Forrester, what's up with you, man? Shout out from Reno, Nevada, and everybody who's on the stream. Y'all forgive me. I always give my shout outs first. I always hit the comment section first to acknowledge the first few people that are in the room. All right. Shout out from Reno, Nevada. Shout out to you, David. All right. What's good, D? Florenville. Florenville. Hopefully I ain't butcher your name, man. I already read your comment, J Rose. What's up, man? What up, Joe Crotwell? Appreciate you, Major. Shake Money. Miami has some of the dumbest beat writers. You should get a press pass so they can have brains in there for a chance. Listen, man, those guys are working hard, though. Those guys, they have a hard job. It's a lot to do. But I will tell everybody subscribe to TD Fans Talk. I have reached out to the Miami Dolphins, okay? I've been trying for the last several months, and I finally got someone a few days ago. They gave me information on what I need to do. I'm going to follow their lead. I'm going to follow their process. So as soon as I get that reply email when it's time to go, I'm going to put some work in for the organization to earn press credentials. So I'm just happy to even get in contact with them and hear the information that I heard. It may take some time, but hey, I'm working on it. Just letting all of my subscribers know TD's working on it, but I'm not going to down the beat writers. They working hard. I'm going to be out there with them, working alongside them at some point. That's my goal. So we'll see as time comes, man. But thanks for that. I'm here, TD, in between sessions. Here to share my knowledge. Breon, you're a Cowboy fan, man. We don't recognize your knowledge, homie. No, I'm just kidding, man. But what's up, bro? Hey, do your thing, homie. He's on. All right. Cody. What's up, Cody? Rodney in the house. Adam, my dog Adam, man. Bahamas Dolphins here, baby. What's up, big dog? I'm good, Miami Super. Are you talking Rosen today? We'll get to Rosen. Like I told everybody before, I will get to Rosen, my real analysis, on Friday after the 3-day mandatory camp and give y'all my real take, man. I can't just keep on saying yay and then I got to wait till these 3 days are over. Once again, pads are off, but I'll give you a true assessment of what I think, honestly, at this point, okay? I think y'all already know where I'm kind of leaning, but I'm going to hold off for a little, okay? What up, Jersey, man? What's up, man? Man, Jersey, what's going on? Where your wrench, homie? Where's your wrench? Where's Jersey's wrench? What's going on? There you go, Jersey. Miguel, what's up, man? What's good, bro? How's it going, TD? I'm great, man. It seems Omar is prepping Safid to pass the torch in a year or two. That's what's up, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. Hopefully I can, whenever I get in the door, I get some connections and people that can help me out like that, man. Road Runner, I see you, man. Hey, 34 in the room, 24 likes. Let's get one more and then I'll get started. I'm out of school. What's good, TD? I'm good, Sam. Hey, you're going to enjoy this stream, man. You're going to enjoy this stream. I can't wait. Okay, see you Friday. All right, I got you. Never heard Omar so positive. That's a good sign, man, because I listen to Omar. But we need 25 likes, baby. It's time to get started, okay? Time to get started. Y'all know I got to, take a swig for the Dolphin Cup. Time to get rolling, man. All right, here we go, guys. So we're going to start out with Coach Flores and some of the things that he's been saying, man. First and foremost, it's a lot of quotes I'm going to read of Flores, and I'm going to break them down as best I can. Some of them I'm just going to read, but let's go ahead and dive right in, guys. Okay? Every rookie comes in so far behind. These are Flores' words. But I think that class has closed the gap to some degree. A long way to go, and hopefully we'll continue the progression. Brian Flores on his rookies. That's his thoughts on his rookies. Every rookie comes in far behind. That isn't just his knowledge with the Dolphins. It's his knowledge as a coach long-term, guys, even with the Patriots, all right? Dolphins coach Brian Flores explains his thought process on the team's alleged quarterback competition between Ryan Fitzpatrick, who has been the starter every day the media has watched, and Josh Rosen, whom the team acquired from the Cardinals this offseason. He talks about it. I'm not going to go into it because I told y'all Friday. All right, here we go. Here's what he says about Laramie Tunsil, and I like this, man. We're looking for that leadership from him. I think he works hard and is smart. I think he has a chance to be to be a good player in this league. We're trying to demand that out of him. All right? That's on Laramie Tunsil. He has a chance to be a good player. I love a coach that doesn't automatically deem one of our best players a good player. He has a chance to be a good player. I love that, man. This is what it's about, man. Not letting these guys feel comfortable like they've made it, all right? Let me gas up the Prism. Let's go to Kim. Hey, let's do it, Bree. The Prism, huh? My issue with beat writers, they ask coach or a player question. If they don't get the answer they want, they're lying. What's the point of even asking questions if you think they're lying? I guess you're right, Shake. Any reporter that does that, that's not good, man. Another thing that Flores says, I'm hard on Mike, and he's talking about Mike Gesicki. I'm hard on Mike because I see a lot of potential in him. Dolphins coach Brian Flores says about Mike Gesicki. I really love that because, man, we all hope Gesicki turns out we ain't asking him to be no Gronk, but we asking him to be a Travis Kelce. We asking him to catch some balls and be dominant. We asking him to leap like he did over Minkah Fitzpatrick yesterday and catch some balls. That's what we're looking for. So I like that, and I want Flores to maintain toughness on Gesicki. And another thing I like that I see in that comment, it ain't got nothing to do with Gesicki. It has something to do with Flores. That means he's involved with the offense, ladies and gentlemen. He keeps talking about offensive players too. He's doing the right thing, man. I'm tired of these defensive coaches only worrying about the defense and telling the offensive coordinator, let me know what you need and give me a status update. No, Flores is hard on Gesicki. And I like that, man. He's involved with both sides of the ball. He's taking his promotion the right way. I am the head coach. I am not the defensive coordinator anymore. So when the Dolphins start winning and our defense start playing lights out, we got to give our defensive coordinator credit. But you know what the media going to do? The same thing they do with Belichick. Oh, a Belichick ran defense. The Patriots defense ain't been a Belichick ran defense for several years. It's been a Flores and them guys ran defense, but they keep on saying a Belichick ran defense because Belichick was the defensive guru back in the day. And I hate that crap, man. They don't give these guys the credit they deserve. If it was a Belichick ran defense, Flores wouldn't even be the head coach. Flores wouldn't even be the head coach because they would say, oh, all that work was all on on Belichick. They ain't got nothing to do with Flores. No. Flores put that work in, man, and now he taking a back seat, letting his defensive coordinator work, and he coaching all over the field, man. I love him. It's a lot of great things I've seen and heard today, and we're going to talk about them. We on a like movement, y'all. Hit that like button. 40 in the room, only 30 likes. 10 of y'all need to stop loving on Matt Burke. That's what I'm going to call y'all. If you're a hater, you loving on Matt Burke. Hit that like button, Matt Burke lovers. All right, anyway, let's keep it moving, baby. Brian Flores says the starting QB will be a collaborative decision between Miami GM Chris Grier and his staff. I love it. Hey, Flores ain't no idiot either. See, what's happening is the organization is working the way it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be a cumulative approach to everything. We make decisions together, baby. I'm Brian Flores. It ain't on me to say you're our starting quarterback because you're the best. No. And man, I ain't want to talk about it yet, but it might as well because it's coming up. Grier out there on the field every day. Grier out there watching. Grier watching his coaches. Grier watching the players. And that's what a GM's supposed to do. Y'all heard me for a whole year talking about how the organization is supposed to be structured and how the GM's supposed to be out there at practice. The GM's supposed to be watching the coaches, making sure they do their job. Grier's supposed to be watching Flores and make sure he's not just sitting with the defense and he coaching the whole team and being about every aspect of the game. The GM's supposed to make sure those coaches are doing their job and watching how Grier coaches them so he can give Flores feedback. That's what it's supposed to be. Flores' job is supposed to be coaching coordinators, not so much just the players. Yeah, get in them players too. But make sure that he's watching these coordinators, man. We got the right process going on right now, man. We got the right process going on, man. This is what it's about. It starts at the top. Not all this, who caught this touchdown? It starts at the top. I see pictures of Grier watching his investments. I see Flores on the defense, on the offense, on the special teams. Beauty, man. A thing of beauty, man. This is what it's about, man. Man, so it's going to be a decision together, and it's going to be a good decision together because why? Grier is aware. He's in tune with what's going on. He's out there, and that's what it's supposed to be. That's what I love about this. We actually built an organization, not a good team. A great organization, not a great team. A great organization. Stop saying team. If you really want to understand how this thing works, you will start speaking the language of organization. That's what it's about. And hey, we're headed in the right direction, man. I love it, man. And now it's really about consistency. Can we continue to do this consistently in the right way, man? This is what it's about. What up, True? I see you in the room. Adam, Bree. Hey, Bree told y'all, put your hand up if you're a Burke lover. Hit that dislike button if you're a Burke lover. And hopefully you hitting the like button because if you're a Burke lover, this is the home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. And I don't know how, if you're a real Miami Dolphin fan, you can really be a Burke lover. I'm just saying. So, hey, 54 in the room, only 38 likes. Come on, it's 16 Burke lovers. Matt Burke lovers, hit the like button. Come on to the bright side. Get away from the dark side. But anyway, let's go. Brian Flores said he was the Grim Reaper in New England. This was interesting to me. This man been groomed to be a head coach. He's been groomed to be a head coach. Watch this. Brian Flores said he was the Grim Reaper in New England, calling guys up to the front office when they were being released. He did it for 2 years. He was the guy firing people. Hey, we're going to have to let you go. Belichick wasn't doing it. And that's what I mean by organization. Belichick shouldn't be firing people. Whoever the next guy he feels is capable of being a head coach, he should be developing. So Flores' job is to coach his coaches and whoever in his coaching staff he feels has the talent. And he may not know right now. He may just be watching, or he may know O'Shea is because he knows O'Shea. But it's his job to identify at some point who is the guy that I need to get promoted? All of them, he should be preparing for this. But who is the closest guy that I should be preparing to take the next head coaching job? Not here in Miami because I'm going to be winning for years, but to move on and excel in this NFL. that breeds competition even on the coaching level. So these coaches working hard. They're working their extra work. Hey, make sure you're better at this. They're getting on these players. They're making sure they're working on their craft the right way. They're not just sitting back, oh, I got some stars and I'm going to ride on them. No, I want to take this Pro Bowler and make him a perennial Pro Bowler. I want to take this all pro and make him a Pro Bowler every year. That's what it's about. So he should be identifying which coach on this coaching staff under him he should be developing. He probably is still the one that's going to be doing the firing at this point. But at some point over the next few years, he should be identifying somebody and saying, hey, I want you to take on this role. Start allocating certain duties, because that's what it is. This is an organization, y'all. Everybody just don't have a job and they do it. Everybody should be doing their job and preparing the person under them to be great. That's what it's about, man. And I know we're talking a lot about organization right now, but that's what we're getting right now. And it's a good conversation to have because we're doing the right things as an organization, all right? Because this is where it stops, man. They think that is our only option. I don't know what y'all talking about. Why is the media saying the front office, not coaches, plan to tank? Because the media that's saying that are idiots. Because Greer and Flores themselves have come out and said it's disrespectful to even say the word tank. So once again, somebody made the point earlier, if they don't believe what they say, they call them liars. And that's what that is if you hear them saying that. Just pure trash, man. But that is not what the organization is actually saying. It's a lie. It's a rumor. Fake news. Okay? Here we go. Let's keep it rolling, baby. Where are we? He talked about Bryce Butler after his injury yesterday, man. He said Jim's a tough kid. That's what they call Bryce Butler. He's battled through some things already. Flores said when asked about Bryce Butler will return to practice after suffering an injury yesterday, if he will return. So we still don't know. We'll see as we keep going, all right? Let's see. This was interesting, and I'm going to show y'all the picture to this. There's a new sign at the Dolphins practice field. And Omar asked everybody to take a shot at interpreting what it means. This is the new sign at the practice field. Well, it looks blurry. Let me focus it real quick. There we go. Ain't that beautiful how the camera can focus in on something if it needs to? Mental, maybe it's backwards, guys, but mental into physical, 4-1. Mental 4, physical 1. And my interpretation of that is simple, guys. I think that's an easy read. The game is 80% mental and 1% physical. And that banner went up to embrace the model that we have now of TNT. Takes no talent. The game is 80% mental. Oh, let me focus again because we had a close focus. There we go. All right, 80% mental and 20% physical. And we want the guys to remember that because we had a lot of guys run to the TNT line yesterday, and we need to get this part together. We have to fix this part. We have to. If we're going to be the team we want to be, we got to fix this part. Beautiful, guys. By the way, quick update. We got 75 people in the room, but only 47 likes. That's 28 Matt Burke lovers. If you don't want to be a Matt Burke lover, hit that like button. Everybody that don't hit the like button is obvious. You love Matt Burke. And I ain't judging you for it, but I'm just saying. But anyway, let's keep it going, guys. Let's see. What else we got? And this is what I was talking about. Y'all tell me who that is. Right here. Who is this right here? Who y'all? Let me focus again since I got a closer view. Let me focus again. Who is that? Who y'all think this guy right here is? Who y'all think that is? Who do y'all think that is? That ain't Flores. It's Greer, baby. You see what he doing? He out there watching his investment. He out there watching his team. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. That's what he's out there doing, man. Hit that like button, guys. But I love it, man. All right, man. Here we go. Now, tight end Durham Smith was sidelined today with an undisclosed injury. That's an update for you all, okay? Bryce Butler, who got hurt yesterday, is dressed at practice. Not sure about his level of practice participation. We'll keep you posted. All right? We continue the Jesse Davis experiment. Charles Harris continues to be sidelined by his left hand injury. He has a club on it. Ooh, come on, Charles Harris. Get it together. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Let's keep it going. All right, here we go. Now we're going to start the play-by-play. All right, perfect timing. 20 minutes into the stream, we're going to start the play-by-play of what's been happening in camp today. I love it, baby. Here we go. First play of the day. Minkah Fitzpatrick just picked off Josh Rosen with Clive Walton as the target. Fitzpatrick had a troubled day yesterday. This is true. We talked about it yesterday. Fitzpatrick did not look good. I was curious of what position he was playing at, and I still didn't get an answer because they've been trying him out at linebacker too, just so you know. So they got this man playing 4 positions: safety, nickel, linebacker, and corner. But first play of the day, pick, okay? And that's beautiful. That's a nice way to recover. Not a nice thing for Josh Rosen. Once again, we'll talk about it Friday, but not to start out the day getting picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Okay. Now this makes me wonder: is he the starter? Is it first unit? Because we know Minkah Fitzpatrick is first unit, but I'm curious because Clive Walford ain't first unit, or is he playing first unit, or did Minkah Fitzpatrick bad day yesterday move him to the second unit? We'll get more on that later, guys. All right, a lot to look into. Here we go. Oh no! See, y'all get mad at me. I'm about to read this next one. Y'all better stop getting mad at me about King and Drake. Now I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad now. Y'all get mad at me about my honest, fair assessments about King and Drake, and you get mad at me because I try to tell the truth. Never said the kid was a bum, but I said there are several things he needs to work on in his game, and I am higher on Ballage than him. And y'all get mad at me. Let me read it anyway. Jesse Davis, which is beautiful. He's been balling, by the way. Jesse Davis recovers a fumble from guess who? From guess who? Who fumbling in? You know what? Let me get off my soapbox and just chill. Jesse Davis recovers. Just for those who don't like when I talk about King and Drake and that I like Ballage over him, I'll be PC for you. Jesse Davis recovers a King and Drake fumble. Drake runs to the TNT wall. Oh, get out of here, man. That's what I be talking about, man. This is what I be talking about, man. Drake is a matchup nightmare, my dude. Better than Ballage. If you cover him, you run with him. If you try to stuff him, he'll go outside. Patrick, I'm glad you said that because I'm not even going to talk about this long. I'm not going to talk about this long, but I'm going to make the same point I've been making. I don't know how long you've been subscribed to this channel or if you've been paying attention to my videos, but let me tell you where you're wrong. First of all, you said Drake is a matchup nightmare. I'm not going to say a nightmare. He may be a matchup dream. I don't know, but it ain't a nightmare, okay? All right? Matter of fact, it may be terrifying, but it ain't one that you say, oh my gosh, I just woke up out of my sleep because I had a nightmare. It's one of them, you sleeping, but you got some crazy looks on your face, and only the person watching you sleep know. You don't wake up out your dream because of Drake, okay? And let me keep going. Better than Ballage. That's an opinion. If you cover him, you run with him. In the open field, I give it to Drake in the pass game, okay? But when you say if you try to stuff him, he'll go outside, let me tell you something, Patrick. That's my problem with Drake. That's my problem with Drake. Drake does not want to go get the automatic 4 yards up the middle because he sees a linebacker there. He would rather go around on the outside and lose 2, 3, 4 yards. So when you say he'll go around, okay, you're getting excited about him going around and getting 25 yards, right? But you don't want to pay attention to King and Drake. This is his run load. Positive 2 yards, -4 because he tried to go around, -2 because he hesitated, wondered should he go around, -5 because he tried to beat somebody outside, and 25 because he finally got on the outside around somebody. And that's why we punt all the time. That's why we punt, because on first down, Drake puts us in 2nd and 13, 2nd and 12. And then you had the nerve on your comment right after that, and please forgive me, I ain't trying to get on you. I'm getting on your comment, okay? Then you say the next thing you said, Drake never fumbles either. Man, I ain't never heard a more, I ain't even gonna call you a liar. I ain't never heard a more misleading thing in my life. And this is why. This is why. I always said I don't trust Drake. I was at the Chicago Bears game, and y'all done heard me tell this story a million times, so I keep it short. I'm at the Chicago Bears game, and Frank Gore bringing the ball all the way down the field, and I was like, good job, Gase, calling a timeout so Frank Gore can get rest on the 1-yard line and punch it in for us. And when I seen Kenyon Drake come out of there, out of the sideline, and not get in the huddle, I said, oh my gosh, please have a quarterback keeper on an option. And what did they do? They ran the option. And I got excited because I thought the quarterback, Matt Moore, kept it. Not Matt Moore, but Osweiler, yeah. I thought Osweiler kept it. And he ran in, and I was like, ah. And then I looked down, no, Drake kept it, and he fumbled on the 1-yard line. So don't sit there and tell me he don't fumble. And I was sitting there telling the Chicago Bears fans next to me, I was yelling, put Gore in the ball. I lost my voice for 2 weeks. Go back and check out the streams. You'll see me on the street. Oh, yeah. After that, I was literally sitting there saying that. His only fumble on the year. Yeah, because they stopped trusting him running the ball. They limited his carries. So limited exposure gives you limited fumbles. I don't trust them. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to go on the record. I don't trust him. And at the end of the day, I like Drake. So all y'all haters, don't get me wrong. I like Drake, but I can give you an honest assessment and say on a scale of 1 to 10, I give Drake about a 7. And I don't trust him to carry the load by himself. Drake equals Miami Miracle. I told y'all this yesterday. If that's what you equate Drake to, then that's a shame. If all you equate him to is the Miami Miracle, then that's the big shame in it all. Ballage fumbles too, though. But you know what else Ballage does? Even though he fumbles, Ballage gets in the game. 9 yards, 7 yards, 6 yards, 12 yards, 11 yards, 4 yards, 2, 1, 7. Positive, 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 positive. We punt less when Ballage is in the game. That's all I'm saying. Let me keep moving on, okay? But hey, I kept it PC for a little bit for y'all Drake lovers that get mad at me, okay? All right, let's back up. Let's keep going, all right? But anyway, Drake at the TNT wall. Tank Carradine blows up an end around in the backfield. That's good for the defense. Tank Carradine stopping that end around, baby. Love it, man. Here we go. Let's keep it going. Ryan Fitzpatrick just threw a 70-yard bomb to Devontae Parker for a touchdown. No competition. Oh, hey. Oh, yesterday the boys was connected and brawling out. Devontae Parker, reports has it, he was beasting in practice yesterday with Ryan Fitzpatrick. And to see their first connection, Ryan Fitzpatrick just threw a 70-yard bomb to Devontae Parker for a touchdown, no competition. Man, let me tell y'all something. Boy, don't make me become a Devontae Parker fan. Don't let Devontae Parker have a type of season that make me go get a D. Parker jersey. And he get his next big deal. Because if Devontae Parker emerges as a big-time receiving threat, because that's why they re-signed Devontae Parker, knowing they were going to have Ryan Fitzpatrick, because those are the type of receivers Ryan Fitzpatrick needs. I'm curious on how Ryan Fitzpatrick's going to do with those smaller guys. Man, Devontae, if you turn out to be that dude, this is going to be lit. Oh, man. Anyway, let's keep it going. Preston Williams, who had a great day yesterday, just dropped a pass and had to run to the TNT wall. Come on, kid. You got promoted from third team offense to second team. You better not be progressing. I want to see some positive after this, man. Chandler Cox just opened up a big hole for Kalen Ballage. I love fullbacks. Fullback action, baby. Somebody asked me yesterday about Chandler Cox, and I ain't heard nothing. But to hear, see, it wasn't Chandler Cox lead block for a big Ballage game. No, he just opened up a big hole for Kalen Ballage. A big hole. And guess who he opened it up for? Somebody getting reps not named Drake. Just saying, TD always hating. TD always hating on Drake. And TD always hating on Drake and Xavier Howard, says some people. But you know what? I read this morning. See, y'all get mad at me when I say it, but Flores said out his own mouth about Xavier Howard. There's still a lot of things that he can do to improve. But I say it, I'm hating. I say it and I'm hating. Get out of here, man. 91 people in the room, only 59 likes. You mean to tell me we got 32 Matt Burke haters? Matt Burke lovers? Hit that like button. We on a like movement, man. Let's get it up to 75, y'all. Do me a favor, man. Hit that like button and help me out, guys. TD, why you drinking haterade and why? AJ Broy, hey, I don't want to waste none, but you see that? That's H2O, buddy. Let me fill my cup. Make sure you can see it. I don't know. That's H2O, buddy. Gatorade don't even make haterade. So H2O, baby. Patrick, why is everything you say wrong? Oh, Patrick said that? Ballage will be a better version of New England's Michael Mitchell, and Drake will be a better James White. Man, time will tell. I know that much, Patrick. Hey, make sure you stay tuned, Patrick. We can have some real good conversations about this. All right, let's keep it going, baby. We got some good news. Hey, but man, I got to read it again. Chandler Cox just opened a big hole for Kalen Ballage. I love fullbacks, baby. The whole defense is running to the TNT wall. Ooh, the coaches giving it to them. I guess they weren't prepared for the offense fast-paced substitution, and coaches punished them. Takes no talent, baby. Takes no talent. Defense wasn't ready for the substitutions. Defense wasn't ready. Whole team hit the wall. Oh, man, these coaches real, man. These coaches real, baby. All right. Defense runs to the wall again. I don't know what for, but it said it. Defense runs again. Wait, hold on. Oh, this is funny. I know we're going to talk about it Friday. Oh, man, this is hilarious. I know we're going to talk about this Friday, but Omar said, ask your favorite Dolphin beat writer who is the better QB. Not even a debate. And this is what he used. Tell the truth. And if you didn't see the movie Concussion, it's a good movie. It's a good movie for you to go see. You may want to go see that. The movie Concussion. I love it. Concussion and Draft Day. Those are the two movies you should definitely see if you want to understand football better and the front office, the way things work. Great movies. That's when Will Smith was just mad. He was like, tell the truth. It was amazing, man. He should have won something for that movie. It was ridiculous. Unless he did and I missed it. Here we go. Oh, come on, Grant. You're a huge weapon. Jakeem Grant just dropped a punt and headed to the TNT wall. I'm going to give Grant a pass, man. I'm going to give him a pass just because, okay? Josh Rosen has a nice series in 7-on-7s. Efficient. Nothing sexy, but nothing wasted. It's positive, especially for potential backup right now. We'll talk Friday, okay? All right. Come on, Chandler. You blocking in open holes, but Chandler Cox dropped the pass. He didn't run to the wall. He did 4 push-ups. Sophie Dean counted. Oh, somebody counted for the sideline. He did 4 push-ups, man. Hey, that hole must have been so wide for Ballage. They were like, don't run, just do some push-ups, man. Hey, but they're probably limited on fullbacks too. They were like, hey, we ain't got time for you to go to that wall. Hit the ground. I don't know. But here we go. Oh my gosh, man. I can't believe I'm reading before I actually tell y'all. And I'm just, oh my gosh. Some things are just beautiful. It's beautiful to hear some things, man. Hit that like, oh my God, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Please show your love and support. This next one, y'all. This is just beautiful. Ryan Fitzpatrick evades pressure. Defense got pressure, but he got out of it, okay? He rolls right and hits, guess who? Y'all let me know in the comment section. On the sideline for a toe tapper. Oh, just pretty. Toe tapping out there. Who you think he hit to the sideline after evading pressure with the toe tapper? Who you think he hit? Who do you think he hit it? Oh, my God, this is beautiful. That's right, Devontae Parker, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Hey, Parker probably out there catching stuff on the sideline like this. Adam Gase. Oh, he probably just, oh my gosh, Parker, just keep it up, man. Now, when them pads come on, I want to see it the same thing. And when the season start, oh my gosh, duper. Hey, let Parker be a duper. Super Bowl, baby. Oh, man, TD, don't let Parker catfish you in minicamp. Oh, I love it. In the regular season, you will see the real Devontae Parker. Well, it's hard to say that because when the man was healthy and he came out, he put up 140-some yards, 2 touchdowns, something like that, didn't he? And it was one that was overthrown by Brock Osweiler. He was wide open for like a 60-yarder in that game. Man, listen. I'm actually having more and more confidence in Devontae Parker even without all this crap. Let's see what this coaching staff can do, man. You got to understand this kid, just like Ryan Tannehill has been through coaches, different this and that. They done been through a lot. Let's see. Let's slow down and see, all right? Let's see, man. Whew. Man, it's looking beautiful, though. All right, let's keep it going. Let me see. So the Dolphins blitz Ryan Fitzpatrick, okay? Pass gets thrown, even though Bobby McCain would have had a sack. And Trent Irwin catches a deflection on a pass that got knocked down and ran it for a touchdown. But play would have probably been a sack. Pretty stuff on both ends. Hey, it's just reports that both sides looking very competitive and playing well. Fitzpatrick probably would have got sacked there, so I don't even care about the rest because it probably would have been a sack unless he would have shrugged it off and made the play. Ryan Fitzpatrick gets sacked by Jerome Baker. Defense is picking it up. That's promising because they had a terrible day yesterday. And obviously they ain't having a great day today, but that's a good way to start. Here we go. Now I love that Omar is giving us play situations, all right? Hit that like button, guys. 2nd and 2. They're actually playing football now. 2nd and 2. Josh Rosen catches Isaiah Ford in the middle of the field for 15-yard gain. Good stuff, baby. All right, Josh. 3rd and 6. Rosen completes a 10-yard pass to Jakeem Grant. Okay. Is he running with the first unit or second unit? I don't know. But he getting some work in. 2nd and 7. Patrick Laird caught a crisp slant from Rosen. Great throw. Okay. 2nd and 9. Rosen with the nice first down catch to Preston Williams. Okay, it looks like the second unit, but he putting in work over there now. Okay, I see him. That's like 6 in a row. Let's see, and then they tweet, Josh Rosen has a 2nd straight solid series, and this is what's being used. Okay, after he says Josh Rosen has a 2nd straight solid series. Interesting. That's what you want to hear, man. That's what I love, baby. It is interesting. Can he maintain? Let me go ahead and read it. Let me get PC. You know what? Let me get PC. Let me get PC because I don't want to be drinking the haterade. Let me drink my water real quick. Let me get PC. Kenyon Drake drops a touchdown pass from Fitzpatrick. Let me move on. Before I start becoming an ultra hater. Wait, just in case some people didn't hear me though. Let me get PC. Kenyon Drake drops a touchdown pass from Fitzpatrick. All right, moving on. All right, let me check on y'all before we keep going. I delivered a piece of the Dan Marino once. 19-cent top tip. Oh Lord. I moved to the poor people, and that where I met TD. Bree, you a fool, man. Like nobody ever drop a pass. You're right. I got PC. What you want me to say? I didn't say nothing negative. I got PC. Never said anything negative. And let me say it again. Just in case you think I'm hating, because I'm PC. People drop passes all the time. They do it all the time. Kenyon Drake drops a touchdown pass from Fitzpatrick. All right. He fumbled earlier too. Oh, okay. Let me stop. I'm going a little too far. But anyway, Drake isn't having a good day. Oh, it's okay though. It's Kenyon Drake. He's a beast. You know. We don't even have pads on and we're fumbling. Oh, Tony, stop doing that. Stop talking bad about the man. Stop telling the truth. Stop telling the truth. Truth hurts some people's feelings. Stop. Okay. Let's keep on moving. All right. First down at the 11-yard line. We might have some red zone work. Nate Orchard with the tackle for loss on a check down. Love it, baby. That means, hey, quarterback back there looking for somebody. Nobody's there. Let me give it to the check down guy. Hit right away. Nice. 2nd and 5 at the 8. Ryan Fitzpatrick with the 5-yard reception to Preston Williams. Nice. First down on the 3-yard line now after that. That's what that does. Now another play. 3rd and goal at the 5. Fitzpatrick, OTA, a pass behind Reese Horn, overthrown attempt, I think. A pass behind Reese Horn that the wide receiver could bring in. Bad throw. That the wide receiver could bring in. So I guess what they're saying is the play possibly still could have been made, but it was overthrown. So bad throw, but they would have liked Reese Horn to still have made that play. Let's keep moving. 1st and 10 from the 15. Rosen with the 5-yard reception to Isaiah Ford. 2nd and 8. Rosen with the check down to Mark Walton. 2nd and 6. At the 9. Devontae Parker, false start. Come on, Parker. TNT, hit the wall, homie. 3rd and 6 at the 9. 3rd and 6. This is a huge play. 3rd and 6 at the 9, take 2 because of the false start. It must have been third and it must have been a shorter yardage, but Devontae Parker messed that up with the false start. 3rd and 6 at the 9. Montreal Hardage with a unblocked sack on Josh Rosen. Rosen gets sacked. Somebody on the O-line acting up. That's all I got to say. Here we go. 1st and goal at the 7. Rosen to Walford for a 6-yard gain. Okay, 2nd and goal on the 1. That's what that does. Nice. 2nd unit, might I add. Cornell Armstrong with the nice deflection of a Rosen pass to Preston Williams. Great coverage. Good defense in the red zone. Rosen rifles a pass to Preston Williams in the back of the end zone. It's clear touchdown, and Preston Williams didn't drop it. Preston Williams looking shaky. He got promoted. He looking like he want to get demoted. Back down to 3rd team. But that's good for Josh Rosen. Rifles a pass to Preston Williams and would have been a touchdown if Williams didn't just drop it. Nice. That's promising for Rosen, man. That's a funny one. Wow. I ain't even going to show y'all that one. But anyway, it was a gift. It was a funny Cat Williams went on when how people reacted to it. Like, come on, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Backed into the end zone. Ryan Fit. Oh, that means they're starting back. Backed into the end zone. So they're doing some work where you got the end zone behind you. Backed into the end zone, Ryan Fitzpatrick drops a 35-yard pass to Isaiah Ford, who beat Xavier Howard for the conversion. conversion that gets Miami from the 2-yard line. Let me read that again. Backed into the end zone, Ryan Fitzpatrick, which is beautiful, drops a 35-yard pass to Isaiah Ford. Preston Williams better tighten up before Isaiah Ford. They swap. Isaiah Ford, hey, see, a simple play like that got people looking. And not only does it have them looking, see, Fitzpatrick, he's already been money. That's all good. Man, we got 103 people in the room, only 75 likes. If you don't hit that like button, that means you're a Matt Burke lover. Don't be a Matt Burke lover. All right? Hit that like button. 28 people, hit that like button. But let me talk about this. Let me tell you why this is good for Isaiah Ford. We already know Ryan Fitzpatrick. Oh, one moment, y'all. Let me go grab something real fast. Perfect. All right. Sorry, guys. All right. Let me tell you why this is good, though. And you're right. Fitzpatrick is balling, man. And this is good news. He's the veteran, though. He has the experience. We're just looking for him to keep down on the interceptions. And so far, he's only thrown one in the 2-day period unless something's coming. But let me tell you why this is huge. Isaiah Ford and Preston Williams, the team's going to have to make a decision at some point. But this is good for Isaiah Ford. Let me tell you why it's even better for Isaiah Ford. He beat Xavier Howard, big money man. Isaiah Ford, might I add, y'all. Isaiah Ford, might I add. Beat Xavier Howard. And we backed up on the 2-yard line and we get a 35-yard gain. Good job, Isaiah Ford. And I'm not even going to talk about Xavier Howard because once again, TD be hating, right? TD be hating because I tell y'all he gets beat all the time when I watch film. When I watch the man film, I told y'all he gets beat all the time. The good thing about him is sometimes he has good recovery skills. He has good recovery skills. But to catch a 35-yard pass, let me tell you why he caught the 35-yard pass, Isaiah Ford. Because I would guess that Xavier Howard didn't have no safety help because they're backed up on the 2. They're loading the box. They trying to go after it. You're Xavier Howard. It's one-on-one. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. But you getting beat by Isaiah Ford when a team back. Just imagine how y'all feel if the Patriots backed up on their 2 and we excited. Yeah, look at this defense. We balling. We got them back at the 2. Let's get the safety. 35 yards, just like that. On our big money guy. But I'm hating. And Flores said it himself. There's a lot that Xavier Howard can improve on. But when I say it, I'm hating. I don't get that. Come on, y'all. 104 people in the room. Y'all hit that like button. And thank you for showing your love and support, hitting the like button. Make sure you subscribe to TD Fans Talk if you're not subscribed. I just started Twitter yesterday. I'm already at like 55 followers. That's what's up. Go follow me on Twitter at TD Fans Talk, okay? Mods, put in the comment section TD Fans Talk, man. At TD Fans Talk for my Twitter. So true. It's your fault, Adam. Let me see. Different topic than TD. Fair criticism of Drake and Howard, and they both my guys. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for saying that. Because I don't even try to beat the guys up. I just point out the things they can improve on. Why? Because I want them to improve on them. So we can be a great organization, a great team, a great franchise. But when I say it, people, oh, you just hating on them. I mean, if you go watch film, you'll get the word hate out your mouth that I'm hating on them. It was on the film. It's on the film. Go get Sunday Ticket if you have to. You can watch the replay of games, the condensed version, play after play where you ain't got to wait on the huddle. Every game last year, I watched at least 3 times to study this team and look at these players. I'm not out here just looking at one thing and just making an opinion. When I see Devontae Parker catch a 70-yard pass down the field, I don't watch the play just to look at Devontae Parker and the quarterback connect. I look at the offensive line. Who held up they block very, very well? Oh, he didn't. Good thing we got it off in time anyway, but he needs to improve. I look at it all. Come on, man. Yeah, man. All I'm saying, like I said, Drake and Xavier Howard are really good players that can improve. And I hope they do for our sake, because I want to see both of them go to the Pro Bowl this year. I want to see both of them go to the Pro Bowl this year. All right? All right, let's keep it moving, man. 1st and 10 from the 35. Fitz. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what to say anymore. This is just beautiful. This is just beautiful. This is just beautiful. Oh, my gosh. Man, if we get this in the regular season, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind if we can get this in the regular season. I'm going to go so crazy. I'm going to be so excited, man. If we can get this kind of play in the regular season, let me read it, man. I know I'm giving y'all a reaction without even telling y'all, but here. Okay. Oh, my gosh, this is beautiful. 1st and 10 from the 35. Fitzpatrick with the 65-yard touchdown to guess who? Who beat Eric Rowe on the side. Guess who he threw it to? Oh, once again, guess who he threw it to? Put it in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Just put it in the comment section. We might have found our number one receiver. I know it's OTAs. Y'all ain't got to keep getting on me about that. I know it's OTAs. OTAs. But listen, we ain't never had this in OTAs. Y'all can keep on saying, yeah, but it's OTAs. Okay, go look at the previous OTAs. We ain't had none of fumble snap, fumble, interception. I mean, come on. You know the last 5 years what we've been getting in OTAs. Come on, man. Devontae Parker, man. 65-yard touchdown, man. If this was fantasy, he already got me 35 points today. He already got me 35, and we ain't even at halftime. But, hold on. On that note, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful. And nice meme. Nice meme. Every time they put Fitzpatrick and every time Omar Kelly puts Fitzpatrick and every time he puts Ryan Fitzpatrick and Devontae Parker, he puts the same meme up every time. No competition. No competition, ladies and gentlemen. None whatsoever. None. Just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. Here we go. Let's keep it going, man. Y'all think this explicitive is a game? He says SHIT. Y'all think this is a game? And I would cuss, but it ain't necessary for me right now. Ryan Fitzpatrick out here throwing back shoulder throws to Devontae Parker, who is beasting. Nothing stops this train. All I got to say is imagine this happening in the regular season. So don't give me that, oh, it's just OTAs. I acknowledge that. But if you look at our last 5 seasons in OTAs, we ain't even get half of this. Come on, man. Here we go. Man. And you know what? I'm starting to think. Oh, man, let me move this. I got a view that I don't like on here. One moment, guys. Oh, they got me back on Twitter. One moment, guys. Sorry. I got a view on Twitter that I hit something and messed it up. Give me a second. All right. I'm getting back to it, man. Jeez, man. All right. Here we go. There we go. Back. There we go. All right, let's go back to it. Here we go. All right, so here we go. This isn't good. We're going to continue, but this isn't good. Trey Watson drops a Rosen interception. First of all, Rosen, why are you throwing interceptions against guys named Trey Watson? But you're lucky he dropped it. And I think what's happening, man, when you see Devontae Parker out here throwing bombs, Fitzpatrick out here throwing bombs to Devontae Parker, and the crowd is going crazy, whoever's there, like, oh! You know Rosen over there like, what's going on? Oh, another touchdown. Let's go do it. Then Rosen almost gets intercepted. Just the defender drops it. Come on, Rosen, man. Then the next play, Rosen with the nice sideline pass to Reese Horn. Okay, shake it off. Shake it off. All right. Trent Irwin with the first down conversion from Rosen. Okay, we coming for you, Fitz. Montre Hardage with the safety blitz that rushes Rosen. It rushed him. He threw it away. Chris Clemens drops a possible Rosen interception. The defense, this is obviously second unit. When you hear these defenders' names, these are obviously second unit. All right. Let's see. Let me pause right there and check on y'all real quick. Defense slipping on the field. I don't know, man. Kenny, what did I say that's false? So anyone gets to New Jersey. Imagine if we compiled all the criticism of Tannehill. He has no pocket presence. He's inaccurate. He has no deep ball. He has no touch. That's why he had 48 more TDs than interceptions and 62.8 completion percentage. All right, but you got to give your point, all right? Rosen has to play within himself. He does, but can we get him to do it, Patrick? Parker, yes. Rich kid, Rosen don't need this. You missed one. I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay, Kenny, so even though y'all talking, Josh Rosen with some miscommunication, almost throwing his third pick to Sam. The drop keeps a drive alive for Rosen during 11-on-11's fourth quarter work. Are you there, Glenn? Let us know, man. Kenny, I could list all the beautiful touch passes Tannehill made that maybe 5 other quarterbacks in the NFL could have made, but they only give me 200 characters. Lord, he's making Parker his number one guy. You got to understand Fitzpatrick, what he dealt with in Tampa. He had those big body receivers. I'm going to tell you now, he's going to be his number one guy. Parker, but I'm telling you, man, Parker's going to be targeted a lot. I'm going to tell you now, if y'all join TD Fans Talk Fantasy League this year, I'll go ahead and tell you now, I'm going to try to get Parker if I had the opportunity. I'm going to try to get Parker. And truth be told, depending on what happens with who's going to start, I might even draft Fitzpatrick. Anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's go, baby. And this is my homie right here. Jason Sanders makes a 46-yard field goal in a hurry of offense if time expires. So they doing real game time situation out there. Referees, play-by-play. Jason Sanders knocking down the 46. Jason Sanders is going to be with us for a long time. I love that kid, man. 109 in the room. Y'all hit that like button, 94 likes. And I'll check into it in a little bit, but whoever sent me that Cash App donation, I appreciate that. I can't look. I'm not looking at it yet. I don't have time to look at it yet. But whoever sent the $8, that's weird. But whoever sent the $8 Cash App, not Cash App, but PayPal donation, I appreciate your love and support. If you have something to say, please put it on there, and I'll make sure I do it on my next stream. I hit you up, man, but I have to log in and everything to see. I just got the notification though that $8 came through, and I know it's probably somebody on the stream. And the description is in the link is in the description section of the video below. If anybody want to donate, or super chat is below as well. I think super chat is, yeah, it is below. But I appreciate whoever did send that. Love you for that. Thank you for helping the channel, man. Dwayne Hendricks with the sack on Ruddock. Second straight nice play for him. Nice, Dwayne Hendricks, but that means he's playing with the third team, maybe some second team. Not sure. But I can tell you now, man, Ruddock just ain't catching a break. Just no good things coming that way. Jake Ruddock, okay. Jake Ruddock with a nice 40-yard pass to Preston Williams. Preston Williams on the second team right now, so Jake Ruddock might even be taking some of Josh Rosen's snaps right now. I'm just saying. But a nice 40-yard pass from Preston Williams, who caught it over Jamar Summers. Trey Watson came on the blitz and might have got him, but the fullback picked it up. Oh, fullback action, baby. Fullback action. This is what it's about. This is what we want in our fullback. Opening wide holes for Ballage, not Drake. Not Drake. But Ballage, opening holes for Ballage, setting up blocks for 40-yard passes. This is what the fullback adds. Think about last year. No fullback, Tannehill goes down right there. But y'all want to blame Tannehill. We ain't talking about Tannehill. But anyway, let's keep it moving, baby. I've had good days and bad days. A little of both, Josh Rosen said. We getting into the interviews. So that's it with the play-by-plays, but I'll go ahead and read what he said. I've had good days and bad days, a little of both. A lot of mistakes are being made. That's why we review film. Okay, well, review it, homie. Come on, Josh. Get it together. I'm competing, but it's not really a competition in my head. Whatever he does well, I try to think about why he did it, how he did it, so I can add my flavor to it. Josh Rosen on Ryan Fitzpatrick. I told y'all, man. He say, I'm not worrying about what he's doing. I'm worrying about how he did it. I like that mentality, though. He just threw another touchdown. How did he do it? I like that. I like that. Think that way. But I'm going to wait to Friday. See, I was going to go on a long soapbox about Fitzpatrick and Rosen. I'll wait to Friday. I will wait to Friday. All right. Here we go. Top performers for Miami Dolphins minicamp day 1. And this is from Omar Kelly. Number 1 for the day is Devontae Parker. 3 big boy catches from Fitzpatrick, man. Woo! Number 2, Nate Orchard, consistently bringing pressure off the edge. That is a beautiful sign because we always worrying, man, we need an edge rusher. We need an edge rusher. That is a good sign to hear Nate Orchard is continuously bringing pressure. Now, when you're in OTAs with no pads on, I give a little merit to the quarterback throwing passes and the receivers catching balls and beating people because you ain't got no pads on just like them defenders don't. It's just speed, hands. Can you do the little stuff? But when it comes to the D-line and the O-line, it's hard for me, even though he put Nate Orchard doing some great things. I'll give it up for Nate Orchard for doing great things. But when it comes to that line, it is a more physical game. So I don't give as much credit and merit. So, but good big ups to Omar for giving one of the player of the days, Nate Orchard. That's a good sign, but I just don't put too much merit into it for that reason. 105 people in the room, 99 likes. Hit that like button so we can get well over 100. Who else? Number 3, Montre Hardage. Looked him up for much. I learned how to spell his name. But obviously he's having a good game as well. I actually didn't read much, but he's obviously doing quite well. So I looked for him to be on the rise. I'll look him up myself and give him more of a look on who he is because he may have an opportunity to make this roster. All right. But that's what's been going on. That's what went on today in camp. That is the play-by-play that we got today. Just great coverage, man. Big ups to Omar Kelly. Again, go find him on Twitter and follow him, guys. Want to make sure I reference him as my source for the play-by-play and what's been going on the field. In other news, Leonte Carew has been suspended for 4 games. I just thought I'd mention it because he was a Miami Dolphin. I think we cut him back in March or April. One of those, we cut him. But his future is pretty grim now, especially having a 4-game suspension. He's a free agent. Which is sad, man. He just took a huge plummet. We had high hopes for him, saw some good flashes, but it just started going downhill, man. Also, Brian Flores with high expectations. Another thing in the headlines, I'm not going to talk much about it unless it really becomes news later on, but Dolphins quarterback Josh Rosen has been hanging out with supermodel Jasmine Sanders. I'm married, so I ain't looking at it that way, but she's definitely a beautiful woman. Hopefully he got his head on straight. You know how that can be, especially if you're a guy, finding something new. He's young, and hopefully I just hope he got his mind on right. I know people bring that up for that reason. First, they bring it up because Josh Rosen with a, beautiful woman, but I just hope it ain't one of them situations where his mind is not in other places, but outside of football, he's focusing on other things. So Rosen has to step Friday. I'll talk about Rosen Friday, man. Outside of that, man, Jesse Davis is still doing his thing, as previously reported. But guys, things are going well, man. I'm excited about what we've been hearing at practices, man. I'm excited about what we've been hearing, man. Above anything, Devontae Parker, man, please emerge as that guy that requires respect around this league. Let me tell you what an emerged Devontae Parker is going to do. If Devontae Parker can come out the first few games and be a dominant force and a leader in the receiving group for the whole league, do y'all know what that's going to do for us? He's going to require safety help the entire game. That's going to open up the tight end play for Gesicki. It's going to open up the underneath. Oh, my gosh, man. Devontae Parker can be attributable to so many great things. So many great things, man. I look forward to it, man. But, guys, once again, this is TD Fans Talk. I'll chop it up with you guys and read your comments for about 5 minutes before I get out of here, see what you all are talking about. But I will be going live again, talking about some other things today from the list that we made yesterday about things that we can that you all want to talk about. Let me see. Katie Miller making racist, hateful comments. Let me kick you off of this channel. All right. All right, we already did that. Somebody already did it. I appreciate that. Thanks, Adam. But Katie, I don't blame you for those hateful comments. You know, your mama ain't raised you right. As I always say to those who bring hate into this world, it's not your fault. It's just your mom didn't raise you right. It is not your fault. So I am not blaming you. So don't come for me. I'm so sorry that you were raised that way. But anyway, TD, anything on steals? Adam, no. There ain't. That's what's crazy. I was searching it high and low last night, ain't hearing nothing. Just nothing. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why at all. It's interesting, though. It's starting to be even more interesting because nobody's talking about it. I'll ask some of these beat writers and stuff tonight what they know. We'll see. I'll hit them up from the contacts that I do have and see what they know. Not sure at all, man. Jesse Davis is a true tackle. Check out his college. You'll see for yourself. He's a true tackle. I read up on that last night, Paul. You are 100% correct. After reading up on that, I'm kind of hoping that they just leave him at tackle. I'm hoping that they leave him at tackle, and our draft pick from this year can be play guard because he's looking good at the guard position. I hope that's the direction that they decide to go in, all right? TD, random question. Where would you rank Barry Sanders in your greatest running backs? I'm not comparing Drake to his greatness. Oh, thank you for saying that first before whatever you were about to say, just from even saying that. But Barry was the same way in that he would have a lot of negative plays. Let me take about 10 seconds to do an extra sip before I answer this. Ice sticking out at the top because I got it so high. Ooh, I had to drink extra because we got Barry Sanders and Drake in the same conversation, and I'm going to entertain it. Okay, here we go. Barry Sanders, maybe top 2. It's just my opinion. You know, some people got they guys, but top 2. I ain't doing that top 3 stuff. Top 2. He, arguably number 1. But when you say comparing with Drake, I'm actually not going to entertain it. I hate comparing people. I get similarities and likeness of certain people, but I hate comparing people without I don't like comparing anybody who isn't off of their rookie contract yet with anyone else. Too early, too young in this league. And if you're going to compare anybody to Barry Sanders, I wouldn't even compare them if they're not out their rookie year and they didn't even get another big deal after that. I wouldn't compare Drake. I don't care if Drake goes to the Pro Bowl 4 more years. I wouldn't compare Drake until he done did 10 years of this. In the negative yardage, no, sir. Barry Sanders may have had some negative yard plays, but at the end of the day, Barry Sanders was running that rock. Barry Sanders was absorbing contact. You can't sit here and say Kenyon Drake is bowling over people. You're excited about Kenyon Drake in the open field making things happen and getting yards. Nobody's raving about a Kenyon Drake running people over and Kenyon Drake bouncing off of tackles and breaking tackles. Nobody's ever talked about that. We don't revere Drake as a Ricky Williams type getting out even with contact. And to be quite honest with you, you know what? Let me put my cup down. And I'm going to be brief about this. I'm going to just make a stand right here. A lot of y'all fell in love with Kenyon Drake because we ain't have nobody else to fall in love with on the team. And most of y'all ain't fall in love with Kenyon Drake until Ajayi and Landry, Pouncey, that whole group of guys we got rid of. And then it was like, we don't have no one else. Who can we cling on to? And the only people you can cling on to is your Grants, your Drakes, Howards. Think about it. When you have a small sample size on your team of people you can say they're our best players, you fall in love with them. When you arguing with somebody, we still got Kenyon Drake. But that don't mean, listen, let me get rid of this spammer, man. High user from channel. There you go. He's gone. Ja is gone. But anyway, that truth be told, a lot of us wasn't even like that about Drake until Ajayi and all those guys was gone. And a lot of us suffer, and I'm going to use the word suffer just because I want to. A lot of y'all suffer from they're all we have, so they're our stars. That's what happened. Drake was a beast at the end of 2017. See, when you can say someone was a beast at the end of something, there's your problem right there. Now, when you start talking about Drake was a beast that whole year, put up 1,400 yards, did this, did that. I don't care about somebody putting up 4 great games. I didn't care about Ajayi having 3 200-yard games. How is he looked at now? Is he one of the top 5 in the league now, Ajayi? You know, so come on, man. Come on, man. TD says, Drake, I have a question. Drake says, TD, he can say that all he want. If I had a question for Drake, he can say that all he want. And I would say, no problem. No problem at all. Good luck. Hope you have a successful season. I mean, are we not allowed to give criticism of our players? Y'all act like anything I'm saying is false. And if it is false, give me the facts to tell me where I'm wrong, man. Those Ajayi 200 games, we won all 3. Thank him for playoff berth. You're right, Pete. You're right. You're right, Pete. Kenyon Drake is catching. Hold on. Let me back up for a second. One moment, guys. All right, we good. One moment. My chat just stopped. There it is. Drake made big plays his rookie year. The run against Buffalo and kick return for a TD against the Jets. Guys, when you can come to me and you're pointing out things he does, see, when you can talk about a player and point out things he did, that's where your problem is. You shouldn't have to say, his rookie year, he made big plays. Remember this game and that game? You shouldn't have to say that. Do you think I have to say, Ezekiel Elliott's rookie year, he made big plays. Remember this game and that game? No. I would say Ezekiel Elliott balled out his rookie year. And I ain't got to say another word. His whole rookie year. When Ezekiel Elliott got back from his suspension, he balled out. Last year, Ezekiel, that's what I'm talking about. When y'all literally point out, oh, but the Miami Miracle. Oh, but remember his rookie season 3 years ago? Oh, remember last year at the end he started playing well? What are y'all thinking about? What are y'all thinking about? I'm just trying to keep it 100 right now. Trying to bring some balance to this. I am telling you, and I know it's hard to feel like you're wrong, and you don't have to feel like you're wrong. You can maintain your opinion, and I will respect it. But at least consider what I'm saying here. Consider it. At the end of the day, you can say, I still disagree. We virtually shake hands. Nothing's wrong with that. It's an opinion. But the facts that I'm bringing you, it's on film, man. When you sit here talk about, oh, he was playing very well at the end of the season. 4 games out of 16. Oh, remember his rookie season, those certain two games? Really? Oh, but the Miami Miracle. Really? Beautiful thing. Go down in history. We thank him for it. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. We fell in, I really, truly, deep down inside, truly believe we fell in love with players like Kenyon Drake and Xavier Howard because they were our best notoriety on the team. If the media knows you well, then, oh yeah, that's one of our best players. We got Kenyon Drake. He was even, think about it. He was on ESPN not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken, doing an interview. What do you think the Dolphins are going to do this year? They weren't even talking about his game. What do you think the Dolphins are going to do this year? X, Y, and Z, stuff like that. What do you think about Coach Flores? They were barely even talking about him. Barely even talking about his own play. But he's one of the most notable people on the team, so let's bring him in. Remember the Miami Miracle? Let's bring him in, you know? That's all I'm saying, man. TD, we are wearing the same shirt. Nice, man. Beautiful. I'll take Drake over Elliott. I had to look at my computer screen, make sure it wasn't April 1st. Now, I will be fair and say Elliott's had one of the best offensive lines, so we really don't know what kind of running back he is. But at the end of the day, same thing with Drake. That's why I'm not as tough on the kid. Let's get him a line too and see what he can do. But again, he don't need a line to evaluate decision-making. You don't need an offensive line to evaluate decision-making. Right in front of you, Kenyon Drake, is 4 guaranteed yards. Around that corner is 26 yards, but a 20% chance that you're going to beat that guy that's already got great positioning. I'll take my chances, and you lose. And he lose more than he doesn't. That's my problem with Drake. Hopefully O'Shea can tighten that up this year. And I'm going to tell you now, he better tighten up tomorrow before Ballage start getting more first-team carries. Some of y'all will be real boo-boo faced if we come in the preseason and that first-team offense got Ballage sitting right back there like, let's go. Then you get to see Ballage work just like Ballage work. You see how I just gave Drake a little bit of a pass when I say, and the truth be told, he hasn't had great offensive lines, so I give him that. But Ballage ain't have great offensive lines. And he was putting that work in. Frank Gore didn't have great offensive line. And he was putting the work in. So it's kind of, I give him a break on that, but because he's a home run running back. That's how I view Drake. He's only a home run running back. He's not a Le'Veon Bell, get in the middle of all that ruckus and find his way out. He's I got a hole, I'm going to take it and make everybody see that I'm great. But what about when that hole is a little smaller or you don't have an option there? We get so excited because 1 out of every 10 times he beats a man around a corner and go for a big game. Ballage had 188-yard run. Stop it. That's your problem, Sam. I try not to get on y'all and talk directly to people, but Sam, you showed me right there you don't know football when you say stuff like that. It ain't about the long distance run. You're making my point. Y'all get excited out of Kenyon Drake having 1 out of every 10 times a deep run. Do you know out of those 10 rushes, just because he had 1 deep one, out of 10 rushes, we done punted 3 times out of those 10 rushes? Let me ask the chat section. Would you rather a player that had 188-yard run, and that's false too, because he done had some 20s and 30-yard rushes, so you just way off. But I'm going to feed into you, Sent One. Would you rather somebody who had 188-yard rush with no more rushes over 20 yards, but every time they run the ball, they get over 4 or 5 yards? Or would you rather a player that on occasions, you know, and I know I got to give you a sample size. Let's say 50 rushes. Let's say you rushed the ball 50 times. And would you rather a player that only had 188-yard rush and no more rushes over 20 yards, just to sell it for you, Sim, give you the benefit of the doubt? Ballage has no rushes over 20 yards, but every rush he gets is about more than 4 yards. Every one almost. Every one. Or do you rather a player that has had 5 rushes over 30 yards, but out of those 50 rushes, about 28 of them, you know what? Let me be generous. 20 of them are negative. 20 of them are negative. And the positive ones are 6, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4. Which would you rather? Which would you rather? I'm not talking about a specific game, Sam, and that's your problem. That's your problem. Y'all keep on referencing specific games. If you got to reference a specific game for a player, you already behind. I'm talking about rushing behaviors, them as a running back, period. Drake is a home run every, and it ain't even a home run. It's like a 24-yard run every 10 times. But out of those 10 times, he done had like 6 negative possessions. He had 36 carries the whole season, and majority of them was positive yards. See, you're missing it. I don't care if the man had 20 rushes in a whole season. If every single one of them is positive, what are we talking about here? And why don't you go look it up, Sam? Why does Kalen Ballage have a better rushing average than Kenyon Drake? And that's a fact. So don't sit there and say that's a lie. Go look it up. Let me look you straight in the camera. That's a fact. Kalen Ballage has a higher rush percentage than Kenyon Drake. Higher rush percentage. And coming off of his second year, 36 rushes, that's good. That's good for a young player. I bet you this year he has over 50, has over 60, maybe even over 70. And Drake keep on fumbling in OTAs, Ballage might have over 90. Keep talking. Keep talking. Truth be told, you judging Ballage off of the smallest sample size. And I'm judging Kenyon Drake off of a larger one. What's your point? So you mean to tell me you hold Kalen Ballage back just because of his sample size is smaller? If he's putting in better averages than Drake, then you need to bump up his carries. Come on, man. Pete said Ballage is a better inside the tackle runner than Drake. That's all. Drake is better than Ballage on outside run. Pete, thank you. I will give you that. But Drake is better outside. Winning ain't a negative loss for taking the chance. But through them tackles, Drake ain't no running back. And in this game, you got to be able to run through the tackles. Why you think Gore was getting all the carries last year? And almost every run Gore had was between the tackles. Come on, man. Let's see what y'all pass blocking. Yup. Don't get me started on pass blocking with Drake. Don't get me started on pass blocking with Drake. Wait till I get my other system working again. We'll be able to watch film on the live stream. I need to work on that, by the way. Because I could show you where Drake getting blown up on blocking assignments. I ain't talking about getting beat. I ain't talking about getting beat, which he does. I ain't talking about missing blocks, which he does. I'm talking about, oh, I see the guy coming. Let me go fill the hole. Bam! Just ran over by a linebacker. Just ran over. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all get mad at me because I'm calling it how it is, man. But we still punted a lot. Yeah, because first and 10, King and Drake, -3 yards. Second and 13. We're going to punt on this drive. Just because Drake ain't run the ball no more on that series, we want to forget why we was in a second and 13 to begin with. We want to forget about that. And then to add insult to injury, Drake the type of back where we'll be on our own 20-yard line and got 80 yards to go. He'll make a 40-yard run. Yeah! We had the other 40-yard line or something. Drake again, -3. Second down, Drake, 2 yards. Up, 3rd and 11. Punt the ball. His deep run didn't matter anyway. That's what's even crazy about it. Many times he'll break it off and don't even get in field goal range, and then he'll come back negative, trying to go for another home run. I'm gonna end it by saying this about Drake. Drake can be so much better than he is. Drake can be so much better than he is. That's why I'm actually hopeful that he has a great season and that O'Shea gets to him. You think I expect Drake to come out this year with taking them chances? No, sir. You think Drake gonna be taking them chances this year? That's why I'm actually optimistic about Drake's year this year. Because you think he's finna come out here this year and take them chances, trying to go around the corner when he sees a defender already there? No, sir. Flores never sit him down before he can blink. Hey, let's go, Ballage. He gonna get the message real fast. Matter of fact, he gonna get the message in training camp. And that's gonna make him better. Because somebody's gonna stand up to those little subtle actions that he do. See, y'all don't care. Y'all wanna think it's the offensive line. Drake gets the handoff up the middle. Oh, he bounces it outside. -2 yards. Oh my gosh, why the right tackle ain't hold his block? The right tackle got beat. No, first of all, the defensive end was coming around the corner. Drake was supposed to run between that gap. But he sees a linebacker there, but what does he want to do? He want to cut it outside, and the defensive end is already there, making a play. But y'all want to say, oh, the offensive line. It wasn't always the offensive line. Just like y'all said with Tannehill, it wasn't always the offensive line. Wow, it's funny how some of y'all are defending Drake like I used to defend Tannehill. With similar situations. It's crazy, man. Look at my last comment. Let me see what Skaggs talking about. Let me go find it at least. Skaggs, where are you? I don't even see it. Sam said, we know he can't block. I'll give you that. You're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you for giving it to me. I don't see your last comment, man. Oh, there. Maybe that's it. We're going back old school. We'll see how long, though, you judging Ballage off of the smallest sample size. Smallest sample size? Is that what you wanted me to look at? Drake is a good pass blocker for his size. Skaggs, I hope that ain't what you wanted me to look at. Fullback, that's a bulldog. That's old school Dolphins. And I hope we get back to it, man. me see. If you take away the 175-yard run Ballage had, he would be averaging 3.3 yards a carry compared to Drake's 4.7. Okay, do you want me to take away all Drake's big games? I'm sure he'd probably be averaging Man, Drake might be averaging 2 yards a carry if you take away his home runs. How about that? See, when we talk about sample size, watch this. If Ballage had 36 carries, right? How many did Drake have? And see, I'm a numbers guy. I'm not gonna say I'm an expert, but I'm really good at statistics and numbers. I'm really good at it. Love it. Okay? Love it to death. So let me break down some math for you. Okay? You want to talk about taking away Ballage's big run? You have to also say, if Ballage had 36 carries, how many did Drake have? Because if Drake got 100 carries, that means he had 3 times as many carries as Ballage. So if he had 3 times as many carries as Ballage, if you're looking at statistics, that means Ballage had the potential of having 3 big runs like that. How many big runs does Drake have like that? Go look it up. Go look it up. You'll see it starts evening out. You'll see the numbers start evening out. So when you want to talk about sample size, you can't bring something like take away that 1 run from Ballage and he's 3.3. Well, how about take away 3 runs from Drake and let's see what those numbers are. If he had 100 carries, 100 carries means that he probably carried the ball somewhere around with 16, 6 times a game. And we know Drake probably had more than 6 carries a game. I might be wrong because Gore carried it a lot. But 6 times a game? Ballage numbers would suggest that he only carried the ball 2.2 times a game. It's a quick estimation in my mind. 2.2 carries per game. 2.2. There's some games Ballage never even got a carry at all. There's some games he never got a carry at all. But when he comes into the games, it is positive yardage. I will say that. You can't assume that Ballage will have 75-yard carry every 35 plays. Yes, you can. That's what statistics are. That's what statistics are, Skag. I mean, if that's just like saying if a quarterback throws the ball, has a 50% career completion percentage, and he threw 100 times last year, you can statistically assume, nothing is factual, but you can statistically assume if next year he throws it twice as much at 50%, it's still going to improve. It's going to increase the numbers. If he had 25 yards, that's common. That's actually common sense, Skags. If a running back has 1,000 yards and only 100 carries in 1 year, if he gets 200 carries the next year, how many yards do you think he can put up? Common sense would tell you possibly 2,000. That's common sense. Come on, man. 120 for 545, 4.5 yards per carry. Is that Kenyon Drake 120 carries? Almost 4 times as many as Ballage? And you talking about taking 1 run away? Go do the research. Take away all of Drake's 20-plus yard carries, and let's talk. Let's talk about what his yards per carry is. Let's talk about what his yards per carry is. And by the way, Sam, did you look up Kalen Ballage's? He's almost a yard more per carry than Kenyon Drake. Yeah, that's Drake. I figured it was Drake. But if you go look at Ballage's, he's almost a yard per carry more. Clean shirt, bro. Where can I cop? I don't even remember. This is from the wife. This is from the wife, man. She always throw me something here and there. That's not how it works. You're going to give a running back with 120 carries all of his credit, but you're not going to give a Ballage with 36 carries his credit. At the end of the day, he still has a higher yards per carry, so it doesn't matter. Ballage had negative yards against the Jets. One rush, -2. One play. If you want to talk about sample size, everybody has some type of negative. Gore has had a few. But King and Drake has them at a higher clip. Oh, that's Doug. What's up, Doug? What's up, Doug? Shout out to you, man. Against Buffalo, Ballage carried 4 times for 3 yards because he had negative plays. It happens. And what's funny about that, Doug, is Ballage still has a higher yards per carry than Drake. Still has a higher yards per carry than Drake. Do you see all of this coming out and still has a higher yards per carry than Drake? 20, not 80 yards. Sam, you can't say that, man. At the end of the day, when are you going to make the cutoff? You got to make the cutoff at some point. You got to make the cutoff at some point, man. Shout out to Doug, man. If y'all new to my channel, go check him out. He also on YouTube. Hey, Doug is GOAT status, baby. He ain't going to admit it. But prove your point, TD. I'm trying to prove it. All you got to do is go look at it. Matter of fact, the point's already been proven. The only thing that matters is yards per carry. Who has the higher? Y'all just named 5 plays out of Ballage's 36, where it's technically negative and still has a higher yards per carry. What sample size you looking at, Doug? I just looked it up yesterday and Ballage had a higher yards per carry. I did the comparison on the stats. I'll look it up, man. 1 second. Player compare. I should have just did a whole nother stream for this because this going, baby. I should have did a whole nother string, man. You're right. I mixed it up. Oh, okay. I knew I looked it up. Matter of fact, that was backwards. Is that backwards? Is Ballage the one that's 5.3 and Drake 4.7? I know Ballage has a higher per carry. That's a fact. Take away the 80-yard run, his yard per carry is 3.3. You want to take away an 80-yard run and don't want to take away nothing from Drake? What are we talking about here? Stop saying that, Samp, man. That's trollish, man. You can't take nothing. Matter of fact, it's football. You can't take nothing away. It was earned. You can't take away anything on a rush. It was earned. If Drake drops a 60-yard rush in his numbers, y'all including it. If I go look at Drake's matter of fact, Doug, if you're looking at stats right now, do you know what Drake's longest rush of the season was? Let me see, man. Let me see. Kalen Ballage. The Miami Miracle. Miami Miracle. And the crazy thing about the Miami Miracle, guess who gets credit for the whole play? Kenny Stills caught it like, I don't know how many yards down the field. Devontae Parker takes it a few and gives it to Drake for another 30-something, 40 yards. But guess who gets all the credit for it? Now, I don't know if they had that as a passing play because it was pitched backwards. So technically, the way that it's supposed to go, they count it as a rushing for him. When you pitch it backwards to somebody, they constituted a rushing, but I don't know which category they put the Miami Miracle in. So I'm not even going to add that. Let me see, man. Let's go 2018 to 2018. Player comparison. It's really not a fair comparison. It is if you talk about yards per carry. That's at the end of the day when you're on the field putting in the work, what is your cumulative? I agree with you, TD. I want Ballage to be starter also. I'm not even gonna say I want Ballage to be the starter because they're gonna do a committee approach anyway. Let's get that straight. We sit here arguing when they're gonna do a committee approach anyway. I'm just wondering, is one gonna emerge over the other? I don't even have the answer to that. I personally favor Ballage over Drake because I guess this is a good point to make. I've seen a larger sample size from Drake to make a fair assessment. And that assessment, I don't trust him. When rubber meets the road, I don't trust him, man. And I said this during the Bears game in that play. I was like, oh my gosh, Drake's in the game. I don't trust this. Why did they took a timeout to give Gore rest and then they don't bring him out anyway? Sure enough, fumbled on the 1 yard line. Prove my point. Man, I want Ballage to have more carries. I do feel that way. They need to get this man more carries because has he not earned it? When you're putting up more per carry than the starter, you deserve more. I don't care if you still don't have more carries than Drake. You still deserve more carries. Come on, man. But the sample size, did you like the O-line? No, I didn't like the O-line. But once again, Doug, Ballage ran behind the same line. You see what I mean? He ran behind the same line. The same line. And nobody can sit here and say it was garbage time either. That ain't how we were running it last year. Go check the film. Ballage was inserted in the game when sometimes it was even schemed that way. It was even schemed that way, man. Let me go ahead and Ballage. Kalen Ballage. All right, and Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake. Let's do Kenyon Drake's last season. Get results. Wow, y'all at me chose if I want to read the bad words comments. When did some of it is hateful stuff though, Jersey. Oh well, you're a mod now. You get to see it now. So you see some people just being hateful, man. Comparing Caden Ballage. All right, let's see what we get. Show totals. Okay. Kenyon Drake averaged 7 carries a game. Ballage averaged 2 carries a game. Here's another thing. Here's what makes some of y'all point even worse. Kenyon Drake played 16 games. Caleb Ballage only played 12 games. He only played 12 games. Come on, man. 36 attempts to 120. The touchdown ratio is about fair, 4-1. Same as the carries. Same as the games, too, 4-1. Think about it. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yards per attempt. Kalen Ballage, 5.3. Kenyon Drake, 4.5. Kalen Ballage's long was 75 yards, not 80 yards, whoever said that earlier. You were wrong in that anyway. It was 75 yards, and Kenyon Drake's long was 54 yards. And like I told y'all earlier, Kenyon Drake is obviously a better receiving back. But it's not like they even give Ballage attempts at the receiving. He don't even get opportunities to catch the ball. Dolphins got the jelly and they're not ready. Tim, you the man. You forgot all those Gase that didn't give him the ball enough. Miami Dolphins, the greatest football team. You better know it, Gary. But yeah, man, that's what's even crazier. Kenyon Drake played 4 more games than the man anyway. Kalen Ballage had a big run against the Minnesota Vikings for a touchdown. Okay, that might be that 75-yard run. I don't remember. Ballage won't even get 700 yards for the season. Mansa. Will King and Drake get 700 yards on the season? Last season, he had 535. And you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb. Kalen Ballage might get over 700 yards this season. How about that? Kalen Ballage might get over 700 yards this season. I already told y'all, I think the man going to carry the ball at least 70 times this year. Because if King and Drake, oh my gosh, no, Kalen Ballage might carry the ball over 100 times this year. And you're telling me he may not get over 700 all purpose or just from scrimmage? I don't know. Because if King and Drake can carry the ball 120 times and Frank Gore was the main eater, was the main rusher, I can't say that. I can't say that. King and Drake might get over 100 carries this year especially if they're talking this committee stuff or something. Ballage is going to get way more than that. Yeah, I would take that bet. 700 yards for Ballage this year. This is the year where he's going to get his shot. Think about it, and this is another reason why. Think about it. Who's our third string running back? Are they even going to give the kid a chance from Miami who may even get suspended? We got some other guys, but I can't see them being the top two. I don't know, man. We play Saquon, Zeke, Bell 2 times, bro. I see us passing more and using Drake as passes more. This is no easy year for us with the defense we have and the running backs we face. I disagree, Pete. Remember, that's just like when people say, oh, the Patriots just going to pass the ball all over this team in the Super Bowl, when the first 12 plays they ran the ball up their throat. They ran the ball more than they threw it. AFC championship game, the whole first half they were running the ball, and the second half they were throwing it. It's not like that, man. We talk about Flores and O'Shea. They don't care about the defense they playing. Let's do our job and run it down their throat. And we got a fullback. And we running a fullback this year. This is going to be a run-heavy team. I literally think the ratio is going to be about 55-45 heavy on the run. Drake pass blocking. You're right. Drake pass blocking is terrible. His blocking, oh my God, I ain't gonna talk about it. Stats, Ballage just looks better when I watch. Glenn, oh my gosh, I couldn't say it better. Because that's what got me higher on Ballage. When you watch the game, you watch Drake doing his thing the whole game. Oh, Drake, big game. Okay. Okay. Drake, big game. And then when Ballage get in the game, it's like, okay, Ballage, get that chunk for 11. Oh, Ballage again. Okay, get that 6. Okay, he eating now. Oh, man, he just ripped out 21. The problem is it's few in between, so you're just not you don't get it enough to appreciate it. You don't get it enough from Ballage to appreciate it. That's why Drake practice in camp is blocking. He get better. Yeah, of course. For the record, I already said I look for Drake to have a better season. I look for him to improve on some of the things that I point out that he can do, that he can improve on. So let's get that straight now, okay? But at the end of the day, man, I can't sit here and just ignore what he does need to improve on. You a Drake hater. Call it what you want. Facts don't lie. Just because I'm higher on Ballage, call it what you want. TD Reed Pontiac comment. Pontiac, let me see. Stuck ducking my comments, TD. When we gonna get that one-on-one debate? Man, you ain't ready for that life, man, Pontiac. Did you hit me up an email, Pontiac? Let me know. Did you hit me up an email? Or were you the one that hit me up on email that we just had bad timing at the time? Because it's hard for me to do it in the evening, bro. And I know you be busy during the day if you're the same person. Drake rookie season, he had 33 carries and averaged 5.4 yards. So what are you saying? TD, when you get more carries, your average is more likely to go down, not up, TD. That's Pontiac, y'all. And we going, you know what? Me and Pontiac, we really are going to get it in one day. I'm going to have them do the call in, and we going to talk it out. But let me say this. You say when you get more carries, your average goes down. That means if you got more carries, you're not the same running back than when you had less carries. Let's get that straight now. Because if a running back, you mean to tell me a running back who starts their rookie season, who's a 4-yard per carry rusher, and if he gets more carries and all of a sudden he a Pro Bowler, oh, well, that means he improved. Your point is so invalid because you're assuming that just because you get more rushes, your average is going to go down. That is so, when it comes to numbers, that is so misleading. That is a blanket statement that has no backing behind it. It is an assumption. You mean to tell me Kalen Ballage's numbers are automatically going to go down if he gets 200 carries a season? That is not true. The truth is we don't know, but you can't say they're going to go down. That is not true. It's just not true. You act like there ain't no second-year running backs that just broke out all of a sudden. There are no second-year running backs that broke out. I wonder what Jay Ajayi's rookie season average was versus his Pro Bowl season. How about that? I mean, that is just so false, man. There couldn't be a more false statement than what you just said. That's making a straight-up assumption. That is straight assuming, man. I know Doug had a comment, man. Let me go back. That's why I like chatting and debating you, because you back your stuff up and don't talk out your butt. Appreciate that, Doug. I'm really looking forward to our collab again. Number 3, baby. Look out, people. Hey, let's do it, Doug. Hey, Doug, you know, and you know I've been checking out your streams lately. I've been hopping in just like you hopping in mine, and I appreciate that, bro. I'm listening to what you're saying because we need to also find the things that we totally disagree about and go at it, baby. Go at it. Because a lot of things we may disagree, but both of our logic isn't far off, so we see each other point. But when we find those things where we just like, oh, hell no, we got to go at it, man. It ain't no better time than debating Doug, man. And I'm bringing facts, man. Pontiac with that craziness. Pontiac said, I can average 50 yards per carry on 1 carry. You're right. But if I give you 2 carries, you can average 100 per 2. It ain't likely in that scenario, but it's possible. That's why you can't say things out your butt like that, like Doug talking about. Of course you can average 50 yards per carry on 1 carry. I get that. I get that. I get your logic in what you're saying. But it goes both ways. So what you're saying is straight false. It's false, man. DJ Swagger, last time I was on your page, say you owe me an apology for saying Tannehill was the one. He was the one, DJ. He was the one. We had terrible O-line. See, nothing you can say about Tannehill mattered anyway. Just because they traded him doesn't mean he wouldn't have won. What if your boy in Tennessee get hurt and Tannehill has a record season for himself? Once again, y'all, not saying that's gonna happen. See, I'm at least level-minded, not saying it's gonna happen. But what if he has a record season? We can't say he wasn't the one. We can say he wasn't utilized properly. We can say he had a terrible O-line. I still believe he's the one. That doesn't, now to your credit, DJ Swagger, it still doesn't mean Tannehill was the one. I will say that. It still doesn't mean he was the one. I just still personally believe you still don't know. Just because we let him go, yeah, he wasn't the one for us. He wasn't the one for us. Come on, man. That man been tried. This man swear is Stephen A. Smith. Never the one. All right. We're 10 here old news anyway, man. Let's see. TD Trump. What, man? Sam, man, get out of here, man. TD Trump. Listen, I don't get into politics, man. I mean, I get into politics, actually, but I don't get into all of that stuff, man. Because at the end of the day, people have their opinion, and that's one of the issues people just be all in their feelings about, butthurt about. I ain't getting into that crap. TD, don't let them get you off from the facts that Devontae Parker is balling. Hey, D-Coat, appreciate you bringing that back up, man. Hey, Devontae Parker putting that work in. Hopefully it can maintain consistency, all right? Now, y'all done got here. See, I was supposed to end this stream 48 minutes ago. That's when I was like, yeah, I'm about to end it. And y'all done got me on this King and Drake debate. TD did say fake news earlier. Hey, I guess, man. Listen, I ain't getting into all that politics because people get too sensitive. Okay? All right? So I ain't getting into all of that. The more carries, the more opportunities. But again, Gase was never committed to running the ball. Well, that's true. Zone run schemes versus power run, not even close. TD, better watch out for Chandler Cox. You know it. Chandler Cox putting that work in. Be sure to follow TD on Twitter. That's right, man. Appreciate you, Doug. I'm getting up there, Doug. I'm trying to get 100 Twitter followers, man. 2-hour stream. Hey, I know, man. Hey, man, we chilling, man. This is what it's about. Having fun, man. Enjoying ourselves. But I got to get ready to go because the baby's been napping for 2 hours. So I'm going to go 5 more minutes and we done. Man, Pete with the donation. Shout out to you, man. And whoever sent me that PayPal donation earlier, again, I will make sure I know. Wait, your post is Thursday. I'll make sure I give you a shout out on the next stream, man. Once I see who did. I appreciate the $8 you sent, man. And Pete, shout out for the donation. It's Rosen season. 30 plus TDs. Jaceki blowing up. Pete, just come back Friday when I talk about the Rosen Fitzpatrick situation, man. I love you, but you funny, but you don't want to hear the truth, buddy. Truth requires facts, bro. The truth requires facts, not opinion. The truth does not. See, the difference between me and the many people, when I state an opinion, I tell you it's an opinion. Just my opinion. But some of y'all come on here giving opinions and want to turn them into facts. Y'all want to turn opinions into facts, man. Y'all better stop watching the news, man. A lot of stuff ain't factual these days. Man, a lot of stuff ain't factual, man. Y'all better stop that mess, man. At least I'm giving you facts. Facts. Okay? Let me Pontiac, man. I'll show you message. Pontiac said, how is that talking out of my butt? Drake averaged 5.4 on 33 carries. Ballage averaged 5.3 on 36 carries. That's a fact. The fact is, who's running the ball well right now? I acknowledge what made you, why, man, if I was doing this channel 2 years ago, you would have been hearing me talk about Drake like I'm talking about Ballage right now. You would hear me, as a matter of fact, if you really want to go back, I know you may not have been on this channel since day one, obviously because of the way that you're talking, but if you want to go back, let me end all this right here. Go back to some of my first videos when I start talking about this team before we even talked about Frank Gore being the starter. At first, TD thought Gore was going to come in and get carries, but he was going to be a mentor to Drake and back up Drake. It's on film, baby. And I was talking about, go watch me glorify Drake. Go watch me early on TD Fans Talk glorifying Drake, talking about his 5.4. How about that? So you can see that TD is consistent in what he's talking about. He's consistent on what he sees, translates in his brain to what his thought process, what comes out. And when you do that, that means it can change. See, just because I loved Drake a year ago, and I still love Drake, I'm just higher on Ballage now. Go back and check it out. TD's last year video around this time. It's been just over 1 year on my channel. Go check it out. I was high on Drake, saying the same things that you're saying. But when you watch film and you watch these games, you see the flaws. See, Drake had 33 carries and you saw those spurts and all that beautiful stuff he was doing, just like Ballage now. Ballage gets his shot, carries can go down, but they also can go up. And let me tell you the biggest difference. Ballage ain't trying to do those home runs like Drake was. Ballage ain't trying to get the home runs. Let me tell you the difference between Drake and Ballage rookie seasons, comparing the two. When Drake was inserted in the game his rookie season, just like Ballage was inserted last year, when Drake was inserted into the game, they weren't looking for Drake to run the ball, just like they weren't looking for Ballage to run the ball. So it's like more opportunity automatically. So his around the corner runs were taking off and we just fell in love. Man, this kid, Kenyon Drake. Drake got his shot and he decided, I want to be a Pro Bowler like Jay Ajayi. So I'm going to take those shots instead of being a great sound running back that ain't trying to take the home run every time. That's the difference. Man, look at the levels. It's no different. Jay Ajayi was somewhat of who Drake is now. And then in Drake last year, 2 years ago was Ballage now. It just happened in succession. The difference is when you watch film, forget the numbers. Forget the yards per carry. When you watch film, you see the behaviors. You see the things, what's the word I'm trying to find because my mind went blank. You see what's the word I'm trying to use? The skillful things they're doing. I don't know why my mind's just going blank. I have a great vocabulary. You see the intangibles. You see Drake on film passing up on the 4 or 5 yard gain for the home run, -2. Matter of fact, how about this? You know how y'all wanted to point out Kenyon Ballage's negative yards? Go watch film. When Ballage got a negative yard, he's doing his assignment and getting hit, or the defender's coming right in the hole. Because Ballage is a straightforward runner. He's going to get his yards. So when he gets negative, he gets the ball and the defender's already there and he's trying to just dive down or push forward. But when Drake gets negative yards, bam, he actually sees a hole. But the problem with his hole is he don't see a 20-yard hole. But I see a 20-yard outside if I can beat that one guy. I'm taking my chances. -2. That's the difference. That's the difference. So let me back up for a second and tell you so that you don't have to keep on going back and forth with me. Go check out my old films. I was talking about Drake's rookie season. Very high on him, just like I am with Ballage. But the intangibles, night and day, homie. Night and day. Night and day. One moment, guys. Hello? Hey, I'm live. About to focus on that now. Yeah, I know. Okay. Love you too. Bye. Wifey asking about the kids. No, it's something I gotta make a few phone calls in a little bit, and she wanted to ask how it went. 119 likes. I appreciate that, man. Doug said so. Let me that's my homie, man. I'm gonna see what he's saying. Doug said, all right, brother, I'm gonna shout out your Twitter, try to help you out. Appreciate that. Your and message you so we can set up a day to collab. Have a good one. Shout out to you, bro. Baby's for name out. Well, the little one, the wife want him to sleep in the day as long as he wants. But we'll see. True. Man, I got to get out of here, though, y'all. I just keep on going because y'all going to keep on revving me up, man. But this has been a great stream. This has been a great stream for the ages, man. But, hey, it seems like a lot of y'all want to debate me. And I told y'all I'm going to set something up at some point where if you play Madden or something, we might do live streams once a week where I play against one of you guys and we just talking about the Dolphins and talking about stuff like this while y'all watching me beat up on y'all behind in Madden. But we'll see, man. This TD Fans Talk. Love y'all. Appreciate your love and support, man. It's been a great stream. I appreciate everybody tuning in. And I think I had one more donation. I don't want that to pass. Yeah, Pete said, Doug, go live, buddy. K-Flex, stop hiding. Yeah, man. Hey, go live, baby. But this TD Fans Talk, man. Love y'all. Appreciate your love and support. Hey, back at it again. Hopefully tomorrow with the last day of the mandatory mini OTAs. See y'all later, man. I humbly disagree, and nothing's wrong with that. And that I do respect. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you, Pontiac, for giving me a good discussion, regardless of our disagreement. This TD Fans Talk. Catch y'all later. Peace.